title to this video. Peace and love, family. Tap in, tap in. Peace, peace, peace. I'm just trying to get TikTok situated. Peace, family. Major live. Make sure you share to somebody that's been declined for a house. Make sure you share to somebody that's been declined for a car. Okay, credit card, etc. Just trying to get TikTok situated. Peace and love, TikTok. Peace and love, IG. Make sure y'all share. Okay, make sure y'all share. Great live, great live. Can I reverse my car loan? What are you talking about, family? What you mean, family? Reverse your car loan? What do you mean reverse your car loan? If you got the car loan, you don't want to reverse it. Yeah, you don't want to reverse it. All right, make sure y'all share to somebody that has a decline letter or that has been declined. And while we wait for those, okay, for those that are at home right now, can y'all pull out a declined letter for me? For those that can get your hands on one, see if you can pull it up if you can. Comment two if you can get your hands on the decline letter. Comment two if you can get your hands on a decline letter. Right now we're talking about decline letters, family. Let's stay focused, family. I see people asking me questions that has nothing to do with decline letters. Decline, because I'm sure I would want to know how to reverse my decline letter. I would think that would be very important, family. So I get y'all have some emergencies going on, but focus on the topic of the day. Okay, for those that have a decline letter, please comment the number 2. It doesn't even matter if it's 60 days past. As soon as you get it, okay. All right. Make sure y'all share, family. Make sure y'all share. Okay. All this information that we're going to go over today, family. All right. I have a class September 22nd. That's going to literally go step by step. Okay, step by step on what to do. Now, today we're going to go over general information. All right, certain reasons of why you're not supposed to be declined. Let me say that again. The things we're going over today is some of the reasons why you shouldn't be declined if you have the capacity to contract and if you understand who you are in a consumer credit transaction. All right, can I get everybody to comment consumer credit transaction? Consumer credit transactions. Yeah, they going crazy, ain't they? Yeah, they going nuts. All right. All right, comment consumer credit transaction. The class link is in the links in the bio. Oh yeah, y'all, we down south. Okay, I know y'all up north. I don't think y'all get to hear all the nature going on. Okay, you know, down south, all right, we get the pleasure to come in. All right, hear nature. Okay, not sirens all night. Okay, not airplanes all night. Nah, just simple nature. All right, so yeah, consumer credit transactions. All right, consumer credit, because I see a lot of folks walking around here saying, I'm in a loan. I'm in a loan. I'm in a loan. You're not in a loan, family. They are in a loan. You are in a consumer credit transaction. Somebody said, no contract I have found in this country mentions security interest. Fam, you got to keep reading, family. I don't know what you're reading, family. All right. All right, for sure, for sure. All right, for sure. The electric service keeps glitching. Oh, I'm good on TikTok. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, okay. Yes. All right, so let's go. All right, so remember, family, you're not in a loan. You're in a consumer credit transaction. The faster you understand, the faster you take the L word out your mouth and you put in consumer credit transaction, okay, the quicker you will be good to go. Hold on right quick, family. TikTok say we going crazy. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. All right, we should be good now. All right, we should be good. Hold on. All right, we should be good. What about now, family? We still glitchy? We still glitchy? All right, cool. All right, so let's talk, family. Let's talk. Okay, now remember, you're not in a loan. Okay, you are in a consumer credit transaction. Anytime you provide your social, family, that is a consumer credit transaction. Okay, the faster you understand what a consumer credit transaction is, the faster your articulation, okay, increases, the better your expression becomes, okay? Because you can't just walk around and say, well, I'm a consumer, I got the right to credit, this is my money. No, fam, you got to be able to articulate how it's your credit, okay? And the only way to be able to explain how it's your credit is by understanding that you are in a consumer credit transaction, not a loan, okay? To loan something means that you have to pay it back, right? Now, let me ask you something. If you come and give me some money, right? Let's say you gave me $500,000 and you say this money is for the purpose for the future, okay? Now, let's say you gave me that money, all right, and you came back later to come and get whatever product it is that you spent, right? Let's say I go and give you the product, but then try to charge you another $500,000. Okay, what you gonna tell me? You gonna be like, oh, wait a minute. I already gave you $500,000 in the beginning. You remember? All right, and I might be like, oh snap, I forgot you gave me that $500,000. Appreciate you for letting me know. Yes, I do got your $500,000. All right, now what am I talking about? I'm talking about your application, family. If you gave a corporation your application, you have already prepaid. I'm gonna say that 2 more times because I know that stuff be going over folks' head. If you gave an application, you have already prepaid the account. 1 more time to lock it in. If you gave an application, you have already prepaid the account. How do I know this? Simply by reading the Federal Reserve Section 16. All right, that's one of my favorite ones. Y'all will always hear me talk about that because that's like the only act that I know that specifically talks about the application and how the application is the security collateral that's given. Did y'all know that your application is the security collateral? Where are all my financial advisors at? That's not teaching contract law. I don't know how anybody calls themselves a financial advisor if you're not teaching contract law. Or anything that does with contract. Or contract law, my bad. Okay? So remember, your application is the prepayment. I know a lot of us low folks, okay? I'm an ex-low folk person, by the way. All right, a lot of us low folks, all right, only understand cash. Only understand debits. We don't really understand credits. And then when you ask a low person about credits, they instantly think about a credit score, right? As soon as you say credit, that's the first thing somebody's going to say, a credit score. Nowhere in no contract law, no consumer law, trust law, does it talk about, okay, a credit score. Nowhere. Okay, Federal Reserve, Section 16. All right, Federal Reserve Section 16. That's like the only act that I know that specifically talks about the application and what the purpose of the application is. It also says in Federal Reserve Section 16, Part 1, okay, that only the Board of Governors can deny you. For those that have their denial letters out right now, can you please kind of skim through it and see who denied you? And can you please comment the company that denied you, not the company that reported it, the company that denied you. T-Tom 77, same thing, family. Same thing. If you got denied, yep. Somebody said denial for what? Denial for anything you ever got denied for. That's right. Anything you ever got denied for. Car, house, okay, food stamps, okay, jobs. I'm not here to kind of teach you how to go beat up your old job, but jobs, okay. Now for y'all that are reading and you see who denied you, can I ask y'all a question? From y'all's perspective, do y'all think those, somebody said experience, Cutlass Junkie 81. I need you to log off, family. Experience did not deny you. What are you talking about, man? Read. Experience didn't damn deny you. Experience is the reporters. They reported, okay, who denied you. It has to be a bank. Okay, who denied you? It has to be a bank. Not Experience, not TransUnion, not Equifax. That's just the reporters. That's just the Channel 5 News. They say, hey, today it's going to rain. Okay? Who said you shall not enter? Okay? Come on now. We got to stay focused. That's why I said read on your denial and tell me who denied you. Not who reported it, but who is the one that denied you. Okay, Navy Federal. All right, so let me ask y'all a question. For everybody that sees who denied you, it's a bank, right? It's a bank, right? Can y'all comment? 2, if you see a bank declined you. Comment 2. Okay? Yeah, okay, exactly. Synchrony Bank. Exactly, that's a bank. Exactly. All right, now we getting it. Okay? All we gotta do is keep pedaling, y'all. Don't stop. Keep pedaling. By the time this live is over with, you should be kind of coasting a little bit, having a little knowledge of what's going on. Okay? Now, let me ask y'all a question. For all those that are commenting too, do you think, meaning from your perspective, don't go off what I told you or what somebody said, do you think that those banks are board of governors of the Federal Reserve? I'm going to ask that question 2 more times just so those can kind of understand the question I'm asking. For those that see the banks that is declining them, can I ask y'all a question? Do you think that those banks are board of governors of the Federal Reserve? I'm going to ask you one more time. One more time for the beginners. Okay? The bank that declines you, do you think that they're a board member of the federal? Look at me, I'm having tongue twist. Are they part of the board of governors of the Federal Reserve System? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of no's. I hope y'all ain't just saying that because you see somebody else. Hope you ain't just saying that. Okay. Now let me tell y'all, how do I know that the banks are not the board of governors of the Federal Reserve? Because I read. All right, I read things like 12 USC 1431, because Title 12 in itself regulates the duties of the banks. All right, when you read Title 12, okay, my favorite subchapter of that is 12 USC 1431. It specifically states that banks are borrowers. Can y'all please? I want everybody to know here right now, because we gonna give off some spells right now. I want everybody to comment 12 USC 1431. Can everybody do that for me? For those folks that sit in the back of the class, those of you that was losers in high school, can you do me one favor? Can you just comment 12 USC 1431? Hell, we don't know what kind of spells that we're casting right now. Okay, for all you religious folk, we're not getting spooky. All right, we cast spells every day. Every time we speak spells, we're casting. So let's go ahead and cast the spell of understanding. 12 USC 1431. Okay? 12 USC 1431, okay, which is one of my favorite sub-chapters, family, because it talks about powers and duties of the bank. It specifically says that the banks have powers and duties to borrow. Imagine if I gave you a job to go borrow. Imagine if I said, hey, listen, I'll let you be a part of this system, but your job is to borrow and to give interest. I'm going to say that again. What if I told you you can participate in this system long as you borrow and pay interest? What would you say? If I'm a bank, I'm saying, you mean to tell me I can borrow and give interest? But what if I'm dealing with consumers that don't claim interest? Do I get to keep the interest? Because there's a hidden message in that, family. Yes. Imagine somebody borrowing something for so long that you forget to ask for it back. That's basically what's going on, family. That's why I said, imagine you giving me $500,000 for the future. Meaning you give it to me now, but it's for a future payment. All right. And then when it's time to go make a payment, you go give me more money. That's what's going on, family. For all y'all that gave an application and you paying a monthly bill, okay, you're giving donations. You're giving donations. You are repaying. Do you know that you've already prepaid? So they're literally telling you, you shall repay, because they have a lot of us thinking that the banks gave us the payment. Family, that's the matrix. Ain't nothing gonna change, family. It don't matter who you vote for. Okay? It doesn't matter who wins what war. Okay? The longer it takes you to claim interest and to claim your prepayment, you gonna keep repaying. Okay? Some of y'all in your 60s, 70s, 80s still working, okay, because you still have yet to learn how to claim interest. Okay? So that's what's going on. That's why I want y'all to really get your decline. Can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all do a little test for me? All right? Can y'all go online tonight and find your dream car? Okay? Because I got my dream car. When I got my dream car, I was like, damn, what's now? I don't know what next I want. You know what I'm saying? I've already had cars when it's like the cars just kind of get dusty. But when I got my dream car, I'm like, that's it. What? Okay? That's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to go get your dream car. Find your dream car. Apply to your dream car. But you know what you know what a lot of y'all gonna do? You gonna tell them folks how much money you make a month. You gonna tell them folks how much income you make. No law says you gotta report income. No law says you gotta report income. Y'all about to walk y'all ass over there and say, I make good money. I make about 70,000. That ain't good money. But this is stay on a path. Okay? Y'all gotta get creative. How you gonna make that make sense? How you gonna walk in somewhere and apply for a car that's $500,000 and tell them you make 70,000 a year? What is that? How many of y'all base your life off your income? Yo, I remember when I based my life off my income. If I based my life off my income, y'all, I would not have nothing that I have now. Okay? For sure. You gotta think outside the box, family. How much is my application worth? Who been studying? All right? How much is my application worth? how much is my application worth, family? Yeah, I need y'all to look at my eyes, goddamn. Okay, how much was my I ain't gonna say unlimited. No. If you didn't see that word, tone, okay? If you didn't see that word, it's not unlimited, family. No. It's off whatever you apply for. So if I apply for a $500,000 car, guess how much my application is? And what tells me that? Federal Reserve, Section 16, Part 2. It says Part 2. Part 2, right down about 3/4 of Part 2. You'll see a part where it says, in no event shall the security collateral be less than the Federal Reserve notes applied for. So when we go apply for something, we're giving them a prepayment application. The banks got to go get those Federal Reserve notes. The banks got to go get that. We too busy living life. We can't be worried about. Okay, that's why we have banks. Banks are pass-throughs. They're do boys and do girls. We need them. Okay, but the problem is we think they run our life. You know how many times banks done snatched up somebody's house? Banks done snatched up somebody's car? Imagine a borrower, imagine a runner busting down the plug's door and saying, well, since you don't want to give me no money, I'm taking all these pounds. Not to take it to a street approach. All right, but think about that. That would never happen. And that's what's going on. Okay, you got a lot of borrowers acting like the plugs. The banks are the borrowers. 12 USC 1431 specifically states that they are the borrowers. All right, so if I go back and read my contract, now I'm looking at it from a whole different standpoint. All right, for y'all that come to me and say, well, it says I'm the borrower. That's because you don't know your rights. So you're looking at it how they're telling you to look at it when you're not supposed to be listening to the banks when it comes to repayment. Okay? You got to really understand. All right? So if they're the borrower, who are you? For those that don't know anything about any of this, let's use our common sense. Okay? If there's two people in the contract, borrower, creditor, if the banks are the borrower, who are you? Huh? Come on, man. It's like people look at me and be like, man, how? I don't understand. How? Well, duh, you don't understand because you're not slowing down. You're not asking the right questions. Most people's first question is, well, how do I get my money back? Come on, man. Forget the money. Forget getting the money back. You got to understand the basics. You got to understand the rules of how to play the game. You can't win if you don't learn the rules. And it doesn't matter who you are. I see some losers in the comment section for sure. Man, y'all got to stop that loser mentality, y'all. It's just excuses. Y'all make this stuff way more harder. I was never an A student. Okay, you mean tell me how to do is sit down and read and keep reading? Y'all can't do that. And y'all wonder why you gonna be working forever. You gonna be working for guys like me. Okay, yeah, I said it. Go tell your mama. Go tell your daddy. Go tell your grandmama. Okay, yes, I said it. Okay? What you want to do, barbecue or mildew? You want to work or you want to be a boss? You know how many people say, well, all of us can't be bosses? Well, Frank, what are you going to be, Frank? Because I'm speaking for everyone, Frank. What you going to be, Frank? Well, we all can't be. Well, what you going to be, Spencer? Steve? George? Lisa? Trina? Jericho? What you going to be? What you going to be? Well, all the people that feel like, well, everybody can't be a boss. Where the losers at? Let's point them out. Where they at? They in the comments somewhere. There's always a humble loser somewhere that ain't read no law. That'll come. We'll read all these laws for them to come back and say, well, everybody can't be a boss. I don't expect nobody to be a boss that don't read this information. Because there's an old saying that goes, okay, all readers aren't leaders, but all leaders read. So for y'all that aren't reading anything, you aren't leading anything. That's just what it is. I speak for the bosses. I don't speak for peasants. I was once a peasant and I rose out of that. So I'm speaking for those bosses that's been living a peasant life. I don't speak for you folks that really want to keep working. Get out of here, loser. Okay, get up out of here. Y'all gonna be on them streets with the picket sign saying, give us jobs, give us jobs. And folks like me gonna be investing in AI and robots and like, yo, get these folks out of here, man. Bring these robots in. Okay, straight up. Straight up. And if you don't think that's going to come, keep working. Keep working. All right? Your application is worth whatever it is you pay for. Let me tell you how big of a goofy you would be by learning this information and keep working. Y'all remember we talked about applications, right? Do y'all think your job application is anything different? What if I told you, soon as you sign your job, they were supposed to give you all of your salary right there? Some of y'all wouldn't even fathom what the hell I'm talking about right now. Then y'all say, why would they pay us for not working? Duh. Your application. Your application. You walked your ass in there, gave them an application, and now you're waiting every 2 weeks. You're waiting once a year to get a refund. Don't y'all know the wealthy people do their taxes every 3 months? Don't y'all know there's 4 quarters? Don't y'all know only peasants wait on money? Okay? So you can be humble and listen to these humble people that come to my post and say, man, everybody can't. Okay? You can listen to those can'ts because we rolling with the cans. This is about the cans and cannots. All right? Who you gonna be? You gonna be those folks that you see, yo, that's working down at the job? Huh? Is that gonna be you? I know some of y'all didn't even know people every 3 months. Yeah, do y'all know there's a new year every 3 months? That's for the wealthy. Poor folks don't know about that. You know why? Because poor folks are worried about Christmas, holidays, New Year's, birthdays. Poor folks celebrate the same damn birthday every year. Get drunk and do nothing. Go to a hole in the wall club. Get a section. Get drunk. Wake up and don't remember anything. You know what the wealthy do? They promote on their birthdays. They have some type of deal. That's what I'm going to do on October 2nd. Okay? That's what I'm doing on my birthday. All right? Most poor folks don't take advantage of anything. Another thing about the wealthy that I've learned. The IRS is the wealthy's best friend. Yes. Yes. What if I told you the IRS is supposed to be your best friend? How many of y'all is running from the IRS because the bank told you to run? Or a corporation on a TV said, are you running from the IRS? Give us a call and we can help you out. They already got you thinking the IRS is bad. You see what I'm saying? We think jobs are good. We think the IRS is bad. Okay? Quite a high amount of us think the government is bad. And that same high amount of people ain't read shit. Ain't read no laws, no nothing. People that line up and go vote is the same people that line up when George dropped at 3 a.m. Okay? No difference. No difference. You ain't never seen wealthy lining up to go vote. But you see a lot of working class, right? Yes, family. September 22nd, if you want to learn how to start speaking up for yourself, especially in denials. Okay, somebody said, what's going on with me, family? The same that has been going. We out here opening gates, informing people. Now, let me ask you, brother. Now, you know it's been 4 years now. Okay. Are you claiming interest yet? I'm going to get back to the class. But I want to ask you, brother. To the guy that asked me, am I okay? You know who you are. All right. Have you been claiming interest? Have you been looking at contract law, brother? Because you're a very intelligent brother. Okay. You'd be a fool. Look, he said, no, sir. Oh, my God. All right, bro. All right, but back to it. Okay. All right. So Federal Reserve Section 16. All right. Part 1 says that only the Board of Governors can deny you. Okay. Oh, so I ask you, when you read your decline letters, all right, does it say the Board of Governors? I don't think so. All right. It specifically says the banks, unfortunately, cannot give you credit. Right. Right. So as you keep reading Federal Reserve Section 16, all right, in the same Part 1, it's going to say that it's receivable by all national and member banks. I don't understand it. I got you, bro. What you mean you don't understand it? I sent you my class free, bro. Come on, man. Come on. All right, but let's get back to it. All right, Part 1. So, because I'm teaching, so you can look this up too, bro. You help people sue corporations, you know. You very helpful. When you get this on your man, what? For sure. All right. But yeah, y'all, Federal Reserve, Section 16. Federal Reserve, Section 16, Part 1. Oh, my bad. That class wasn't free. My bad. I paid you to watch my class. Yeah, I remember. All right. But in Part 1, Federal Reserve Section 16, Part 1. Okay, Part 1. Can y'all kind of go there for me as I talk? I can't look it up as I'm going. I kind of want y'all to kind of see that I'm not bullshitting right now. Okay, so everybody that's just looking at my face right now, can y'all please look up 12 my bad, Federal Reserve Section 16, Part 1. Okay? Because it literally says the Board of Governors has discretion. Okay? Board of Governors has discretion. Okay? Board of Governors. All right? So when you understand that and you keep reading, and it says that your application is receivable. Does anybody know what the word receivable means? If I send you a text message, if we got iPhones, it's going to say received, right? That means it got there. That means the message got there. Yes. Okay. All right. Somebody said, man, so you a great hustler, my brother, but stop misleading these people. Oh, my God. Hey, y'all, let me take a walk around right quick, man. What the... Oh, my God. Man, man, where am I, man? Like, what era are we in, man? I'm literally sitting there telling y'all to go to it, and I still got folks saying I'm hustling, man. Yo, and do y'all see why there will always be more low people? Do y'all see? I'm literally reading from the act. And it's people that'll sit on their camera like this and like, nah, he's hustling. Nah, nope, he's scamming. Nope, nope, I'm not reading. Eyes closed. Nope, I'm not going there. Nope. Yo, what, brother, why are you here, man? Man, why are you here? I be really wanting to sit down with these people, man. Like, regardless of what you think about me personally, it really doesn't matter what you think about me personally. Don't let your personal view of me stop you from reading, family. Man, no, I'm not blocking them. I'm tired of blocking people, man. God damn. I'm tired of blocking people, man. We not, he's just gonna have to be a loser. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, it's so crazy because I've never been the type to like, I've never pocket watched nobody, right? Even when I was a beginner, like one thing I never cared about was somebody else's pockets and somebody else's remedy. Now I know I tell y'all to follow the remedy, all right, but that ain't how I stop. No, I'm not distracted, fam. I'm not distracted. I'm just want to show people in real time. I could literally tell you where to go, okay? And it's going to be people like this, all right? So 12 USC 1431. Okay, can y'all please comment the number 8 if you're already there? Can you please comment the number 8 if you are already there? Okay. All right. Somebody said, okay, rather we are or we aren't. We know that Bank of America ain't the board of governors. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, so let's stay focused. All right, now y'all, those that are there right now, do y'all see the part where it says that it is receivable by all national and member banks? Can you please comment 9 if you see that? It should say it's receivable by all national and member banks. You see how it says it's at the discretion of the board of governors, meaning your application being denied is not up to Bank of America, not up to Chase, not up to Wells Fargo, not up to Synchrony Bank. Okay, it's up to the board of governors. So if the board of governors didn't send you no letter, which they never will, and said, hey, you're declined. Okay, so I want y'all to keep reading, keep going down. Okay. All right, keep reading because it should say receivable by all national and member banks. Now you got to understand what a national bank is. All right, go to Google. Somebody said they can't see it. Go to Google. Just type in Federal Reserve Section 16. Let's give y'all a couple of minutes to get there. Federal Reserve Section 16. Make sure y'all share to anybody that's ever got declined, okay? I'm having a class September 22nd. Link is in the bio. All right, if you want to learn step by step how to fight a denial, link is in the bio. Ooh, that rhyme. All right, no, not 12. Not 12 USC 1431. I was just saying 12 USC 1431 to show you how Congress is telling you that the banks are the borrowers. That's why you're not supposed to be repaying the banks back. Okay. Now, you got to remember, a lot of people are doing this and not understanding how much they have to fight. It's not just I'm going to send a letter off and it's all. No, family, you got to really do your due diligence. You got to do your obligations for your principal because y'all got to remember all dues and debts are owed to the principal. Remember, every single bill that you receive is owed. It is being sent for the benefit of the principal. Okay. Somebody said their son was denied for student loans. Same thing. How the government gonna deny? You see what I'm saying? The government didn't deny you. You gotta see which bank, what lender told you no, because that's not how business was supposed to go. They received that application. Okay. Rather a person believes that you are the board of governors or you're not. Okay, it's just know. Okay, just know you don't got to walk around and say I'm the board of governors. You can literally just say, well, I know the bank's not the board of governors. Okay, I know the board of governors are the only ones that can decline me. The board of governors are the ones that's saying that my application is receivable by all national and member banks. You have to understand who the national banks are and who the member banks are. Because if you get declined by a member bank, that's your credit unions, your state credit unions, your state banks. Okay, that's not how business is supposed to go. If you're getting denied by a national bank, it doesn't matter about credit score. That's why I say you got to really go read the Equal Credit Opportunity Act as well, because it never talks about a credit score. Never. Okay, same thing with leasing company. Somebody said ChatGPT doesn't understand this. Yeah, you gotta ask ChatGPT in a smart way, fam. You can't just go to ChatGPT and say, "Hey, ChatGPT, how do I get out of all my bills?" Like, come on, family. We're not here to get out of our bills. We're here to perform our bills through the prepayment instead of the repayment. So that's the purpose of all this, family. Our option to utilize the prepayment. Okay, so you got to understand, all right? In part 1 of the Federal Reserve, section 16, part 1, it talks about how our application is to be approved, okay, and the discretion is by the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve. It also talks about how it's receivable by all national and member banks. And then when you drop down to part 2, can y'all see part 2? Where it should start off with notes issues. Now, I don't got it in front of me. I just know about heart because, again, I've been teaching the same thing for a couple of years now. All right, so you got to think, okay? If I'm reading part 2, when it specifically talks about how my application needs to be a tender with a tender, all right, then my application must be with a tender. And the reason why they didn't take your prepayment, family, because how many of you gave instructions with your application? I'm going to say it again. How many of you gave instructions with your application? How many of you credit repair companies are literally, when you're telling your clients that you're supposed to send it instructions with your application? Or are you just building their credit score? Which one you doing? All right, because this information is supposed to elevate everybody. Everybody. I know a lot of people don't know this. Imagine being a real estate agent, right? Imagine informing your customers that, hey, before you apply, we need to send in our tender of payment. You see what I'm saying? Imagine that. Some of y'all don't even be thinking about that. Exactly. Tender is required because tender is instructions. Somebody said, what instructions? Family, you gotta, that's what I'm saying, family. We got a long way to go. You see what I'm saying? We got a long way to go. We gotta give them instructions on what to do with our money, man. Imagine you coming to my business and you just dropping money off and you don't give us no instructions. Think about it. Think about it. Imagine giving somebody some money and you give them no instructions. Come on, Linda Murphy. Come on, bro. How with an online application? Come on, family. You came to my LA class 3 years ago. You still asking that question? Come on, bro. Come on, brother. Come on. Now let's ask everybody. What would we do if we had an online application? How would we get our tender of payment over? Come on, family. We can't be backtracking. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. What would I do with an online application? I'm going to record the application number and still send in my instructions. Come on now. Come on now. I remember you. Yeah, man, you playing basketball? You were supposed to play ball? Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, I know. All right, but you gotta remember, always give instructions. Always, because that's required. I know we ain't been doing it, okay? All right, but moving forward, we have to get these instructions over, family. That's like the plays to the game. Imagine a playbook not making it to the game. Imagine you got one specific job is to bring the playbook to the game. And we get to the game and you forgot the playbook in the city that we just came from. Now we don't know the place. Now we just out there freelancing. You got to have instructions, family. All right. Now, if you didn't give instructions, you have the right to redress. Now, we haven't get into all that because I want to keep this live specifically about what the things to look for to overturn your denial. Y'all got to remember, you really got to read those denial letters because they tell you what to do. Okay? How many of y'all got the decline letter and never read it and you started building your credit score? Be honest. Go ahead and comment the number 4. As soon as they declined you, you was like, damn, I gotta go get some trade lines. And I'm like, yo, what law says I gotta get a fucking trade line? Does the Federal Reserve Section 16 Part 1 say anything about going and getting a trade line, family? Does the Federal, as we're reading the Federal Reserve Section 16, do it say anything about a credit score? Come on, King Kelly Deshawn. You should know that answer, family. Been following me for 4 years, family. Come on now. Come on now. You got all my class, family. What's up? What kind of question is that, family? And I don't mean to get on y'all like that, but now I do mean to get on y'all because y'all asking the same questions. You should know that the tender is the instructions, family. Come on, family. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. That just comes from not believing in what you're studying. That's what happens when you don't believe in what you're studying. You start asking the same questions. Yes, the instructions is the tender. I say that in the majority of all my classes. Amex said, don't write on my coupon. Whose documents is it? Is it Amex's or is it yours? Y'all got to know whose house it is, man. Y'all acting like some children. Well, the bank said I can't do this. Y'all ever seen a big ass kid before? Oh my God. You ever seen a grown man tell you, well, the bank said I can't do it? I'm like, man, Fred, you grown as hell with a full-fledged family telling me what they told you what you can't do with your paperwork. Do y'all hear yourselves? Well, they said I can't do it. Well, I'm sure they said a lot of things, okay? I'm sure they will tell you can't use your prepayment. Yeah, I know they scared, man. Scared to death. Yellow bellies. That's why we say these things. Yellow bellies. Peasants. Scared. Losers. Chumps. Okay? The low. The weak. The meek. The humble. Yes. If you're any of those, okay? 10 times out of 10, you're scared to be great. Y'all not know how many people read these laws, read them, and then still scared to go enforce? I don't want to go to jail. I heard people are going. I'm like, man, get your scary ass off my DMs. I heard people are getting locked up for this. Well, go back to work, Fred. Do something that you know you ain't gonna get locked up for. That's what you're worried about. Keep going to work, Fred. Okay? If you're scared of court, if you're scared of pushback, please log off. Please stop following me. Because I'm going to make sure it's my duty to make you feel so low until you see what's important. All right? That's why I'm here, fam. Yeah. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I ain't be here to be no friends. I'm here to lead folks into a better mentality. Okay? Anybody that says I'm a scammer, hustler, cool. I love it. Okay? Because I'm helping folks. If this is scamming, I love it. Okay? What Ace saying, with Mitch saying, paid in full. Man, I love the hustle. What you talking about? What? Feel like one of them ball players. What? Man, better start hustling. If that's what it is, if I'm scamming, you better start scamming. Okay? If reading to people, okay, and showing people a new way and putting a price on it and scamming, man, I fucking love it here. I love it here. I love it here. Man, I love this shit, man. What? I remember punching that clock, man. I remember making them sales and I need an eighth. I need a quarter. I need an ounce. I need a pound. You got that, bro? No, I ain't got that, bro. Let me go call my boy. Man, what? I ain't got to do none of that no more. I can literally read, get remedy, and tell my story to someone that wants to do the same. Man, yeah. Palms trees. If this is manipulating, I love it. Yes, you better learn how to manipulate people. Okay? You better learn how to manipulate people. Which brings me to my next manipulation point. I got a class September 22nd going step by step. Okay? How to reverse your denial, family. Yeah. Yes, come on down. Price is $100. That's the next manipulation. $100. Okay? So let me show you my big agenda. My big agenda is to sell as many tickets as possible, charge people $100 so they can learn how to beat all their denials for the rest of their life. Yes, because I'm fucking people over. I'm fooling people. Yeah. Yo, so you do the math. So if I get 3,000 people to give me $100, do the math. Do the math. Somebody said I'm selling hope. Brother, hope is something that you don't never see. This isn't hope, brother. Okay? This is remedy. It's called results. Okay? Y'all that's going to work is selling yourself hope. Alright? You're hoping today is going to be a good day. You're hoping this month is going to be the month you win Employee of the Month. You're hoping you're going to get a 25-cent raise. Imagine hoping for a 25-cent raise. Imagine that. Okay? Alright? So yeah. So I wouldn't call it hope. I would say the truth. Alright? So yeah, I got truth for sale. Oh, I'm about to put that on the hat. I got truth for sale. Okay? Everybody that was at Federal Reserve Section 16, comment the number 5 if you read something that you never read before. Alright? Yeah, we the people. Yeah, you gotta love this shit. Because I love it. Man, what? I wish I could smell the turf, man. I love it. What? Okay? Literally, it's there, y'all. It's there. Yeah, 25-cent raise is crazy. Wow. What they say up north? Wow work, son. What they say in New York? Wow work, B. I remember that was me. They was like, if you stay here for 3 months, we're going to bump you up $1. And I'm like, long as I be at work on time, I can get $1 raise. Imagine how low of a person you have to be to say my family is okay with me bringing in $60,000 to $100,000 a year. All right, yes, for those that are calling yourself 6-figure, I'm here to burst your hope bubble. For the brother that said I'm selling hope, I'm here to pop that hope bubble. Okay, with some Federal Reserve Section 16 Part 1 information. Okay, straight up. Yeah, I got truth for sale. September 22nd. Okay, September 22nd. Class is 100. Link is in bio. You can listen to these losers if you want to. All right. But imagine paying $100 and getting a step-by-step how to reverse a denial. And I'm going to give you the replay for free. Man, stop playing, man. What? Stop playing. What? Stop playing. Somebody said, why so far out? Well, I got to give people time to, save their money up. There's a lot of working class, and I can't just be like, yo, I'm doing the class tomorrow. People are like, oh my gosh, I got to really plan my schedule. I used to do stuff like that, but I had to remember I'm working with a lot of working class folks. Okay. The working class is the biggest class. And I've learned, wait a minute, let me help the working class. Okay. Let that be my lane. Forget the higher ups. And you know what I'm saying? Like meaning the folks that's not working, because they'll come when they come. All right. I don't really have issues with them, because with them, they understand the value of investment. A lot of working class people don't. And I remember when I was working class, I didn't understand it either. You told me I had to pay this just to get this. I'm like, what? Why I got to pay all that just for you to tell me this? And I didn't understand, like, it's not something somebody just can tell you, loser. I wish I could tell myself that, like, it's not something somebody can just say, hey, go do this, and you're done. I wish it was that easy, family. I wish it was that easy. That's why I gotta have classes. These classes are hours long. These lives are like an hour or 2 hours long at max. Okay? Now let me ask somebody this. For any non-believers out, is there anybody that has ever reversed a denial before? I know there's not going to be a lot of folks, family. And for those that's ask or say dumb things to yourself, like, well, if this is true, why everybody ain't doing it? Well, why ain't everybody wealthy? Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. Why isn't everybody knowingly wealthy? Why isn't everybody knowingly wealthy? How to prove your wealth, step 1. Okay, go do an audit report on any of your accounts. Go do an audit report on any of your accounts. Go do an audit report on any of your accounts and see what the interest is trading for. If more people read, more people will have results. That's really what it is, family. If more people read, y'all will see more people doing this. Hopefully, in the future, not even hopefully, factually, in the future, there will be more people that will know this information. I know I'm going to do my part, okay? I know I'm going to do my part. I'm getting this information out, okay? Because I see how it helps. I see how it hurts those that doesn't know this, okay? I'm here to help, family. I know a lot of folks may look at me like an enemy. Who cares? All right, what Dame Dash say? I'm a bad guy to the bad guy. I'm a good guy to the good guys. Okay? Yeah, those folks that are bad bad folks, me, don't know anything, non-readers. Yeah, I'm a boogeyman to them. Yeah, I'm a wolf. I'm a scammer. Yeah. Okay? To the good guys, to the good women, all right? I'm resourceful. I'm useful. Okay? Utilize me. All right, utilize me, family. Okay, utilize me because you don't know everything. If you're working a job, you definitely don't know much of anything. All right, I wish somebody told me that when I was working. Okay, I wish somebody told me that when I was working. I didn't have no friend that was talking to me how I'm talking to folks right now. I didn't have that. Okay, so I'm making my duty to, okay, let me make sure I'm that person, all right, because I wish I would have got out of there way quicker if I had somebody like myself right now. All right, when you say go read, bro, fifth, first, six, all right, bet I might read that. All right, I'm gonna read the act. I know it might take me a month to read the act. Some of y'all be trying to read stuff in one day. Y'all go buy a class and say, well, I seen your class, I'm ready to send off. What do you mean? Sit on the information. Study. Read. Fall in love with the information. Okay? Fall in love with the information. Because when you fall in love with the information gonna love you back, family. Trust and believe. All right? Now when new information crosses my plate, it's not as tough to digest as it used to be. When I was a baby, a minor, it was hard for me to digest information. Hard for me to digest. But now I have a foundation. It's like anything I hear new now, it's like, oh yeah, where I go read that at? I bet, boom, boom, boom. And I still might grab somebody's class that knows more than me. Okay, that's been in the game way more than me, so I can see more, so I can see other avenues, see other viewpoints. All right, because again, I don't know everything. Okay, to some, I'm a guru. That's only because they ain't read nothing. I look like a guru to a non-reader. Do y'all think I look like a guru to somebody that reads? Do y'all think the government thinks I'm a guru? Man, hell no. Hell no. I ain't no guru. All right, at all. If this is what a guru is, man, we in trouble. We are in trouble. Somebody said, what is remedy for the job application? I don't know, family. What do you know? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do I answer that? You know, like, you know, I'm being real right now. You know, some people be asking questions. It's like, yo, what type of answer do you want me to give right there? Yo, what's the remedy for my job? Like, what am I supposed to say in 30 minutes? You know, or a minute? What am I supposed to say? My biggest advice is, yo, go read Federal Reserve. I just told you where to start, man. Like, I could get on here 2 hours, right? And literally breaking stuff down, and somebody would still be like, well, where do I start? I'm like, yo, I just gave you where to start. Go read the contract, family. And again, this is the locker room, family. This ain't no beatdown session. This is like anybody that's ever been in a winter locker room. Y'all already know the locker room police itself, meaning we hold each other accountable. If you can't be held accountable, hey, go ahead and slide. All right, because we're gonna be held accountable over here for sure, for sure. All right, for sure, for sure. A lot of people hold me accountable. All right, we're gonna hold each other accountable. All right, but where you want to start is the Federal Reserve, Section 16, because you have to prove that your application is what paid for the account. You got to learn the basics. You got to learn the foundation. Royce, man, facts, bro. It got to be. It got to be. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, to be honest with you, bro, I don't even think it is trolling, man. We really out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like that. I just wish I could get like on some type of mass platform, right? For like 20 seconds and just say some shit real quick. Like, hey, y'all, everybody go read Federal Reserve 16. You're not supposed to be bad. You know what I'm saying? Just let me, like, you know, they'll cut it off, but shoot, let me, because so many people don't know, man. I know we might think of this is like information is spread, y'all. So nah, hell no. No. Y'all gotta understand, yo, one thing about it, y'all think certain people is worried about, y'all gotta remember, no offense, and I love everyone, only the low people worried about, oh my God, be careful, they may knock you off. Family, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, family. I feel like a lot of folks, and I'm going to watch my words carefully because I don't want to offend any families that lost. I think a lot of folks that were removed, okay? Family, I don't really think they were doing much, family. And y'all can read between the lines when I say that. I'm going to say it again. I think the ones that have been removed, I don't think they got removed by the people we think they got removed by, okay? Because no prominent leader that I look back on has ever talked about laws or rights, okay? Or exercising anything, okay? So for these folks to have to go out and never had said a law or anything like that, that kind of lets me know something. Like, okay, somebody's using them to make the lower people think it was about something else. And you do with that information as you will. I'm talking in codes right now. I'm going to get back to the application, but that's what I'm going to say. All right. I don't think there has ever been a true leader as far as to the people that have been able to get a mass amount of people and really teach them to exercise rights, exercise law. Because for all these big leaders out here, I feel like that will be where my beef will come from. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't come from the government, family. That's not where it comes from. You will be amazed sometimes the one that removes you is the one that looks just like you. It needs to get you out the way because your information might trickle down to their people's minds and have them start asking questions like, hey, you see what I'm saying? So the bullet or whatever you think is going to come from is never coming from who y'all think it is, y'all. All right? It's always somebody was just mad at, oh, damn, I want that to be me. It's jealousy, family. It's not, nobody ever gets stopped because they making true progress. All right? You get stopped because somebody else is hating you. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Because my thing is, hey, even we can get deep, y'all. Even talking about John F. Kennedy, okay, he got knocked off in 1962, right? Soon as he dropped the basic consumer rights, people think the government knocked him off. The government did not knock off John F. Kennedy. It was banks. It was banks. Banks. My opinion. Okay? Banks. My opinion. All right? Because the government doesn't gain anything by someone dying. Tell me. Can y'all please show me what does the government gain by Martin Luther King dying? What does the government gain by Malcolm X dying? What does the government gain by John F. Kennedy? What does the government gain by Abe Lincoln or any of the assassinations? What does the government gain? Because that's our main corporate, is it? The government did it. The government did it. The same uninformed people that don't know nothing, okay, will say the government did it. These same people will go to work and pay banks back. Come on, man, what are we doing? Who are we listening to? Man, they don't gain nothing, family. Government don't gain nothing by a melanated leader dying. All that race goofy message, folks still follow. The government doesn't lose or gain anything. Show me. Because I'm reading the law. The government doesn't lose sleep or gain sleep. Y'all really think the government's sitting around and saying we got to keep the brown folks down? Nobody is sitting around and saying that, family. Low vibration people think there are rooms that are talking about them. Man, I don't need you. I don't need you to show me nothing, family. If you can't tell me the laws, family, I don't want you to show me nothing. Okay, I'm tired of hearing race baiters. I'm tired of hearing folks that don't read no law. All right, the government wins when you use your rights. When you don't use your rights, the government doesn't. Nothing happens. You're by yourself, lost your own right. Okay, so when I'm reading these laws, okay, well, we talking about government, family. You saying it's deeper than government? What's deeper than business? Tell me. Tell me. There aren't any government leaders because the people are the government leaders. The people are the government leaders. Don't y'all know the government gets paid by the people? Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do understand the Constitution starts off with we, the people? There will not be no government without the people? So what are you talking about, family? The government is here for us. I just proved you wrong, family. You haven't proved me wrong. You haven't proved me wrong. You haven't proved me wrong. Okay? Anybody that's looking at anything government passed as a race, a person that hasn't read anything, family. I'm being real, because I can ask you right now. Have you read the Constitution from the start to the finish? Have you read the Federal Reserve Act start to the finish? Have you read Truth in Lending to start to finish? Most people that have done those three are not saying what you're saying, family. All right? Most people. I'll ask you again, family. I'll ask you again. Have you read the Constitution? Okay. No. I know it has nothing to do with race. I'm just saying for anybody that calls it race. Okay? Because if it's not race, what is a person's next? All right, what do you think it is then? What do you think it is? Pnog, Pen, OG, WAP. I ain't got time to look at your page, family. Talk to us, man. Tell us. Real Inclined Moors. Mr. Blue, you still here. If you think I'm selling whole family, why are you still here? I ain't never seen a grown man. Get out. No, we're not going into that. Because that's not what this conversation is about. Yeah, we're not going. That conversation of the day, all right? But, so, yeah, okay, so I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying, to the brother that said that, but that's a whole conversation for another day, family. All I'm gonna do is say, I think you're wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, but we can go on days about that topic. I done did my duties, family. I done did my research on the Moors and the. Okay. Let me go ahead and say this before we switch the subject. Family, if you want to understand how to reverse the denial, September 22nd, All right, class is 100. With that 100 comes with the replay. So meaning after the class, you can get the replay. The replay is free. Okay, lifetime use. All right, so link is in my bio. Remember, family, my online classes sell out. All right, time and time again, so many people like, yo, I couldn't get in, I couldn't. Yo, that's what's be happening, family. So for those that think it's a game, you can think it's a game all day. These classes still getting sold out. People are getting informed. All right, link is in the bio for that. All right, for those that want to sign up for that, the class is called Reverse My Denial. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about. So that lesson is over with. For those that came to this live to talk about reverse to denials, we're about to kind of switch the conversation a little bit. Not even a little bit, a lot. I ain't gonna cap to you. It's gonna be a lot. All right, link is in the bio for those that want the September 22nd class. For those that are interested in my mentorship, I still have a couple spots open for my September mentorship. That is $2,000. I like to say the price because I'm the type of person, I don't want to sit and keep talking to your DM. Then we get to the price and oh my gosh, I can't get it. So now we done did all this for, so it's $2,000 for my mentorship. Okay. It's $100 for the September 22nd class. Yes, Mr. Blue, Mr. Blue, let me educate you on something, brother. Okay. All right. I cleared $1.9 million last year. Okay. By selling information. So yes, 2,000. All right. I know you've never had nothing to sell for 2,000. All right. But I would say, brother, get your information up. Why laugh? I would go get informed. You know how many bosses I've turned? You know how many people I have literally turned into teachers themselves after they've got remedy? Now they make money as well by teaching and they got remedy. Yeah, y'all listen to me, family. I can show you how to teach people and get money. All right, 1.8 million sitting on my booty. Okay, teaching classes. All right, and guys like Mr. Blue thinks it's a game. Ha 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 ha. Yes. No, the 2,000 class is not monthly. Okay. Do I got anybody in here, okay, that has any product that's around 2,000? Don't you feel like that's worth that? It's always somebody that's never. Now, no, y'all see how Mr. Blue's still here, right? Y'all see how it works. Y'all see how it works. They literally be sitting in the stands, scammer, hustler, but he's still here. He still want to hear. He still want to hear because something in his side like, damn, what do I do? Instead of just shutting up and getting advice, you know what I'm saying? As melanated people, we don't know how to do that. Some of us don't. We don't know how to just shut up and just take notes and it got to be like, man, this dude's got, Y'all be wearing them tight ass suits, be uninformed as hell. All right? Be uninformed as hell. Then the guy that come on here look like they from the streets, look like a drug dealer. Coming there, scared y'all can't tell. Like, nah, he hustling. You don't even know what hustling is, family. Okay? All right, yeah. Brandy, get your money up. Brandy, get your money up. No. We like the comments. HCA is the place of entertainment and information. Yes. Man, when I talk, man, what? When I say my taxes, I'm like, yeah. I'm doing the right thing. I ain't even dropped no music yet. Yes. So for all you losers that think 2,000 is a lot, all right, it's great. All right, get your money up. That's all I can really say. Okay, get your money up. All right, because if it was me and I had that 2,000, man, so where you want me to send this money at, man? What? Forget what these dudes talking about. They work. They clocking in. They don't have nothing worth $2,000. Okay. Brother, where do I go? All right. And if I pay 2,000, I have yet to. Have y'all ever seen anybody give me 2,000 for my classes and then complain? Never. Yeah, I'm excited about taxes. Slob on my knob? What kind of goofy ass name is that? But yeah, I care about taxes. That's how we get our refunds. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Y'all just wake up and say shit. That's what I learned. Look at Phoenix 133. Boy, by 2,000 my ass. 2,000 my, yeah, you right. You can't pull 2,000 out that ass. You right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who y'all thought I was, but I'm not them. I'm him. Okay. Okay, for sure. For sure. I don't know who y'all thought I was. I'm supposed to be professional this, professional that. Okay, but I'm going to tell you how it is. Okay? Yeah, I don't know who named Slob on my knob. What kind of name? You a grown person with a name like that. All right? But yes, 2,000 is definitely cheap. I remember hiring a lawyer, right? I paid my lawyer $10,000, right? And all he did was downgrade my charge. You mean to tell me I could give you $2,000, man? So you're going to show me how to properly endorse my bill, how to properly build a case, okay, how to properly go through arbitration, how to properly file my taxes. You mean I'm going to get all this? Man, and I'm going to be entertained? Sign me up. Sign me up. Yeah, I know. Yeah, y'all see how people say, well, that's really cheap. No, it ain't cheap to these po folks. That's why I like talking like this. Imagine if I didn't talk like this. I gotta be all act like I ignore the comments. No, I love saying stuff. What? And the brother that was talking about the Moors. Now let's get back on track. Okay. Me personally, I don't feel like Moors were here before the tribe was here. Okay. Me personally. Okay, I think there should be more studying of the Moorish history to kind of see where it stops. Let me see it again. I think we should go back and see how far. Because if it's not in the beginning of time, why are we even saying the word Moor? What does that even mean? Mr. Blue, I'm not having no discussion with you, family. What? Now you want to talk to me? You said I was a hustler, man. Why you want to talk to hustlers, man? Get out of here. Beat it. Scram. What they used to say back in the day? Beat it. Get out of here. Yes, the Moors betrayed the American natives. Yes. Yeah. Oh, y'all didn't know that. Oh, y'all didn't know that. Huh? Y'all didn't know that. Mr. Blue says he's trying to explain to my followers. Mr. Blue, how many followers do you have? Let me see how many followers you have. Because why are you worried about my followers? You should be worried. 23 followers. So you want us to listen to you. It even says I be trolling. Y'all don't got to go to his page because we don't want to make this guy famous. But 23 followers, it literally, his first sentence says, I be trolling. Man, get out of here, man. What? And as a grown man, you walk around with that as a... Come on, man. But yeah, the Moors betrayed the Native Americans. Somebody said, come on, man, so followers don't determine your knowledge. Well, I know something. I've gained followers off knowledge, okay? And it's not that many people I know that's going to step on somebody else's platform to try to be heard if they don't want to be heard. So the fact he only has 23 followers and trying to be heard lets me know something's not catching. All right, so yes, it does matter. Now, if he was private, that's different. But he's not being private, is he? No, he said, I want your followers to hear me. Meaning he wants to be heard. You see what I'm saying? Okay? All right, so the Moors. Now, I'm not going to say anything else to Mr. Blue. All right, now the Moors. All right, now let me kind of break down my view of it. And I might not have enough time. Matter of fact, I might have enough time. Let me see. I might have enough time. Y'all got time to kind of stick with me. We kind of done with the lesson. But if y'all want me to kind of stick around, comment 8. And we can kind of dive into, I'll be real, it's some deep information. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna offend a lot of you for good reason. I've learned the more people you offend, the more people you challenge. All right. Now, the offense can go two ways. It can be a positive offense or a negative offense. I think negative offenses are anything that's meant to degrade you. Okay. A positive offense is something where I'm informing you, hey, listen, I know you don't probably like 2 + 2 is 5. Or 2 + 2 is 4, but 2 + 2 is 4. All right, but give me 1 second, family. Let me go grab my charger right quick. That phone. All right, cool. All right, can y'all still see me? Good on TikTok. Okay. All right, y'all. So, okay. Lessons. Now, some of y'all, this lesson might go over majority of y'all here because y'all might not even know what we're even about to talk about right now. You know, which is great. All right, you know, which is great. Okay, so, do I have any Moors on here right now? If you are a Moor or you identify as a Moor, can you comment 9 for me? Can you comment 9 if you identify as a Moor? Can you comment 9 if you identify as a Moor? And again, guys, it's just a discussion. This ain't no, this discussion, family. If y'all hear me say anything wrong, if y'all have some information to kind of drop it. All right. So now let me ask you a question. Do I have any tribal members? Okay, do I have any tribal members? Native blood, okay. Any tribal members? If you are a tribal member, please comment 8. So Moors comment 9, tribal members comment 8. So, all right. Somebody said the Moors are the tribes. So you think all tribes were called Moors? How many of y'all think at one point all melanated people were called Moor? How many of y'all think that? Because there's some people that think that. That's like saying all brown people are African American. Do y'all see where we're going with this? I mean, you don't gotta be blood. I'm just saying, like, you. Exactly. You got folks over here that, man, that cuss you out, you call them African. Now imagine going to a tribal member or a tribe that's been here and saying, hey, this is offensive. That is. Do y'all not know how y'all are literally pushing the agenda of not ever dig up? Do y'all not know that soon as you bring in another name and say, oh, nah, first we was African. All right. What happened to the tribe? Yeah, we've always been here, family. Don't y'all know Moors were the Europeans? It's like so many people don't know that. So for those Moors out there, Did y'all know that y'all were referred to as Europeans to these lands? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? No sound, no sound. Y'all might gotta come back and come back in. Yeah, y'all might gotta come out and come back in. Y'all come out, come back in. Okay, cool. We good now. Alright. Nah, we good. No sound still? Nah, I ain't me. Alright, what about now? Yeah, we good on TikTok, fam. TikTok, we good. Y'all remember we on TikTok and IG. Alright. Alright, cool. So those that are Moors. Alright? Those are Moors. Like I say, and again, we all are trying to figure out where we come from and who we are. Remember, y'all, that is the goal. That's the purpose. So when somebody got new information, okay, like you gotta remember, everybody's just trying to figure out where we come from. I'm this type of person. I don't settle with what somebody tells me. All right, I got two questions every time. Well, one main question every time I come to a new label for myself, because I done went from Christianity to Muslim, and not full fledged, just kind of dived in it. Muslim, Pan-Africanism, following Marcus Garvey. I remember, looking up Hinduism, just looking at a lot of different things. All right, and one thing I always kept asking myself was the very first people doing this? So when you ask yourself, when you call yourself more or this or that, how long ago or when did they start saying that? Okay, somebody said this is Morocco. I don't believe that. Me personally, I don't believe it, you know. I think Moors is trying to really, I gotta say it. TikTok might ban me, kick us off, but I gotta say it, okay? I think the European Moors utilize the Caucasian Europeans to do divide and conquer. I think the Moors was the missing culprit of the slave trade, okay? I think the Moors also was, the ones that taught a certain people how to make boats, how to sail to Turtle Island. You see what I'm saying? So you got to think, no tribes that was here, okay, identified dark-skinned individuals from across the waters as Moors, family. And they didn't come over here and say, hey, I'm home. No. So why do y'all think this was Morocco? Did a tribal members tell y'all that? What tribes are telling y'all this? It's always ex-African brothers going to more. Now, I know some brothers that was born, sisters that was born into that, like me, they mom was that, but a lot of y'all just came to this information. You just started to become more knowledge, way more. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with anything. When we became African American, you from Africa, you need to learn your roots. That's how a lot of y'all saying. Not all y'all, but a lot of y'all are saying things like, we're more. All black people are more. Like, do y'all hear how y'all sound? Do y'all hear how y'all sound? Okay. So again, I had a talk, okay, with a woman that's literally, her father is a tribal leader. All right, lives in West Florida. And I told this before. All right, she lives in West Florida. But on the map, she lives in Texas. I'm going to say that one more time. She lives in West Florida. If you ask her where she live at, she's going to tell you she lives in West Florida. But on the map, she lives in Texas. Because her people still identify from the old times. Did y'all know Florida used to stretch all the way to Texas? Until it got bought up? West Florida is Texas. All right. Now, that's good, Shanice. You say you was never told you was African. You know, in our houses, in that Christian house, man, we African. We were told we came off the boats. We told all the black folks we see came off the boats, and white folks brought us here on ships. Got to be dumb as hell to believe that. I remember coming to the realization, you mean tell me white folks brought all black people here? And you know, some brown folks are walking around and saying, yeah. I'm like, what? Hey, so, yeah, but you gotta remember, a lot of us think, you got some people on here that's quiet right now, shit, I'm African American, don't even know where they from. I'm African American. What part of Africa are you from? Because I think when real Africans come over here, they're called Nigerian Americans. Ethiopian American. Okay? You say no damn African American. What the hell is that? What is that? Yeah, no tribe members ever called themselves black. Y'all think we looked at each other and said, that's my black brother. Why would we have to identify that? We didn't have to. If we all was looking the same, I'm going to identify you as your tribe. Those is the Woods. Y'all ever, anybody on here last name Woods? Where do you think your last name came from? Anybody last name Rivers? Where do you think your last name came from? Fields? Banks? Where do you think your name came from? Okay. What if I told you it was so simple as your family wanted a new name, and since they lived by the woods, they went by the Woods people. People of the woods. And over time, you just knowing them, hey, that's Henry Woods. Hey, that's the Wood family down there. Okay? Literally, your family didn't come from no damn slave plantation. A lot of families end up changing their names after slavery because they were like, yo, I don't want to be a part of the Johnsons. We gonna be Rivers. We gonna be Hills. Okay? All right, you really gotta understand the history, all right? But anyways, going forward. All right, going forward. All right, okay, so you gotta remember, we was already here. Y'all gotta remember this place. Okay, I don't need this charger no more. That's what's flicking me up. All right, y'all gotta remember, America, Turtle Island was a place where everybody came. This was a melting pot. Y'all, we was booming. When I tell you it was so much history here, I'm going to be the first one to say this. I think Turtle Island is older than Africa. Why? Because we talk about Africa too much. And I know tricks of the trade. You're going to talk about something over and over to make people think that's what it is. When have you ever heard anybody say anything about pyramids in America? When have you ever heard anything about any history prior to slavery in America? Isn't it a coincidence? We don't never tackle that. Perfect time for the Moors to come in and say, hey, this is Morocco. Come on, man. I ain't allowed that. Not on my watch. Shit, I ain't no security guard, but what? Tribal members I know, they don't go by no Moors. Okay? They don't go by no Moors. Again, back to the woman that lives in West Florida. Okay? Literally asked her, did your family identify as Moors? What did y'all think of Moors? She said this is what she said verbatim. Okay? My great granddad, okay, because this conversation came up. My great granddad said, okay, we didn't call them Moors. We called them European. And when she said that, I said, boom. Okay, that makes sense, because when you see European, meaning Caucasian Europeans, like kings, you always seen that Moor around them. A lot of people thought that was the slave, and really that was a messenger. There was more that was helping the Caucasian Europeans elevate, show them how to do boats, season food, things like that. All right, the Americans, all right, we didn't have to do that because we had our own thing going. All right, they were foreigners. Foreigners, anytime you're away from these, we didn't view them as black, white. You were European. Okay, when you came over, them boats came on our lands. Oh, some Europeans that came. Your skin might look like ours, but you're not from here, so you're European. Now you're hearing melanated people say, we was the first Europeans. You see what I'm saying? The information coming out, but you really got to peep what the hell is going on. And I think it's a big mass takeover, okay? And again, this agenda was planned for thousands of years. All right? Because I don't think Moors could have came over and just set up shop. I think they was hating. That's just me personally. I think we was really lit over here. I think we was really turned up over here. Okay? We had our own, and we on the island too. We got it's beautiful over here. Okay? So you got a lot of people that came across the world to come see ours. All right? I think we had giants as well. I think we was living with our giants. Conversation for another day, but y'all gotta remember, we had the World Fair. Not the Nation Fair. World Fair. Meaning all the richest people in the world would come to America to see the great wonders, okay? But do America have any wonders now? It's like it's all gone. It's like it's all gone. Yes, like Moors have their act. Yeah, just like the Irish have their act. People keep saying, well, we got our own act. Well, great. The Chinese man had his act too. Tribal leaders, tribes over here has their act too. The Indian act. We have those too. You got the Moorish act as well. But I'm trying to show folks like, this was a place where you can have your own. But don't sit here and say this is yours and you were here first. Okay? Moors can be in the Bible. That's great. I didn't know the Bible was the first book ever written. Yeah. They talking about the gold rush. Like, how the hell, like, where were we at when the gold rush was going on? Where was the people that was already here? They made it seem like it wasn't nobody here. Y'all realize that? Just look at the stories of the gold rush. They literally say, people were just moving out west to go find. Where were the people that were already out there? So y'all just went digging on people's lands and just finding gold. Like, what? You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's so much of history that we don't even know about here. That's why I would never fix my mouth to say I'm an African American. Never, ever. Okay? None of my folks came in on no boats. My folks already here. Now, we did get passed around, moved there, pursuant to the Indian Removal Act. Okay? But hell yeah, man. That's just my opinion on it, okay? I don't have any hard facts, just based off personal testimonies, all right, from tribe members. All right, I have yet to meet one that said they're more, family. And again, if I heard these tribal members say that's yes, y'all would see me with my hat with my tassel. Okay, I'm just not sold all the way on it. Not that anybody trying to sell me on it, but it's like I'm a researcher. Okay, I'm not just gonna go along just because majority of people doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my research, and when I do my research, more just don't go further enough for me. It don't go far enough for me. Or I'm gonna be honest, it's too baby to me. Okay, it's too baby. It ain't been around long enough. Okay, it ain't me personally. Okay, and again, Moor isn't a race, just like Jewish isn't a race. It's a group. It's a group, family. It's a group. Well, somebody said I haven't studied enough. Family, Jay Boggin Bay. Have you talked to any tribal members? Did they confirm to you and say that, yes, we was Moors here? Because if you haven't talked to any tribal member, brother, who did you talk to, all right, that validated that you're a Moor and on these American lands right here? Who? Who validated? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Folks keep saying, who validated? Are you Moors? Okay, what tribe leader that was here before you? Look at somebody said fuck a tribe. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All right, that's the takeover that I'll be trying to tell y'all about. And it's some good brothers, that's good sisters that are Moors, but y'all don't understand the hierarchy of what's going on. The whole agenda is to eliminate the tribal's history and bring in Moorish history. And it's working. It ain't working on me, because I know Moor doesn't go as far as these tribes have been. So how could I possibly say F a tribe, family? Well, I could even fix your mouth and say it. Even if you was trolling, how is this even a trolling moment? Some of y'all are just losers by birth. The vagina you came out of was a loser mentality. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For sure. All right, I did my research. My family is from here. Okay, I changed my last name because of it. See, people thought I changed my last name to be cool and shit. Okay, everything is for a reason for me. It just so happened it's cool to people. Yeah, I mean, I get the treaties, family, but again, we got tribes that's been here, family. Like, y'all keep talking about treaties. I get you. I got you. I understand there's a Moorish treaty as well. All right. How old is it? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you had poor immigrants that used to come over here and pay $5 to be classified as an Indian. A native. Think about it. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Somebody said stop dividing. Yo, no, I am dividing, because we're not the same. Yes, I am dividing. Call me Mr. Divider. All right? We're not the same. All right? People always want to make you the same so they can steal your history. That's what it is. No, we're not the same. Okay? We're not the same at all. Okay? Straight up. No tribal member call themselves Moors, and all you Moor brothers, man, where y'all getting y'all information from? What tribal leaders are y'all going to? What leader are y'all? Matter of fact, who is y'all leader? Yes, I'm saying natives are older than Moor. Yes. Yes. Yes, today, yesterday, tomorrow, next year. Yes, we've been here. Yeah, Negro, way before that word. Negro, yeah, that's new. That's new. Negro, okay, African American, all those are new labels. Black is new. We didn't call black people black. We didn't call white people white. We called them Europeans. We also called those that looked like us that wasn't from here Europeans. Look, now they look, we was all the same. We're not the same. What are you talking about? Learn your history, family. We're not the same. You can't be a tribal member here and go to another tribe and say, hey, we the same. We got the same. They're like, man, no, we're not the same. That's why we got different tribes. That's how I know y'all really don't understand tribes. You see what I'm saying? Like, because anybody that fix their mouth and say, well, you know what I'm saying? You don't really understand the importance of a tribe's individualism. Okay? You don't understand that. Okay? I would say go find some tribal leaders, family. Don't go find more brothers. Go find tribal leaders to be able to cross-reference to see if the Moorish history is meaning can be said by tribal members. And I ain't talking about these new tribal members. Just like you got new Moors, you got these new tribal members that ain't did no back history on nothing. I'm saying go to some real tribal members. Okay, and ask them, hey, did y'all identify as Moor? Because if they tell you no, why would you go behind them and say, well, you were Moor, though? Like, what? Do y'all hear yourselves? Y'all go to folks that have a whole identity, know their identity, and say, well, you're a Moor, you're from Morocco. Y'all sound like these same people that say is all black folks are from Africa. Y'all are the exact same people. Do y'all not understand that? Think about it. Exactly. How are we all the same? That's the biggest lie that's always been told. We the same. We the same. The person that I got robbed for, the person that put a pistol in my face looked like me. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to hit none of that. We the same. We got to look out for it, man. I don't want to hit none of that, man. Okay? I'm with whoever's with me. Like, man, you can be white, green, blue. All right, bro? I'm done with, okay? Yeah, I'm done with that. It's about the heart at this point. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. They said Morocco is America. I don't know how Morocco is America. All right, the Wichita Queen is a Moor and claimed the Louisiana Purchase. All right, I'll do my research on that. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We speak English right now. That should tell you that it's the people here have been conquered. If you want to see if we've been conquered or not, what language do we speak? European. European. Nuwaubians are Moors. How old is Nuwaubian? You mean Brother Polite? You mean Brother Polite and them? Yes, America is the old world. You said why European? Family, it's English. England? Europe? Who sent the Europeans over here? Who sold brothers to Europeans? European brothers sold African brothers and brung them over to the lands so they can get swapped for the native brothers. I feel like I just cracked the code. I definitely do. I feel like I cracked the code. All right. For sure, for sure. Yeah, man. They want us to believe white folks just came through cutting shit down, shooting shit. Man, no, man. That is not how that, man, no. That is not. Y'all know how many of us it was? Come on, man. There's too many of us to just walk in and say, give me everything. Come on now. That is not how it went, family. Okay? It took time. We was so lit over here. You come over them boats, man, we not even on no war shit. Like, we on some, hey, come on. Come on in the barbecue. Let's show us how. Should take some of this back. You ever had that good ass friend when you leave, they make sure you, hey, take some of this with you before you go. Take some of these herbs. Take some of this ganja. Take some of this. Take some of this. Take all this with you because we got abundance of it. We was loading ships up, sending them back home. Not our home, but when Europeans and foreigners would come, we load them up. That wasn't Chris' first time coming over here. They were like, Chris, you back again? The queen sent you again? Yeah, what she want this time? See, we was hearing the story wrong. We've been hearing the story all wrong, family. The reason we are Moor is because the land is Morocco. Who told you this land was Morocco, family? For all the Moors out there, what evidence do y'all have that says that this is Morocco? The original Morocco. Y'all ever heard of New York? Where is the old York? You didn't think about that. And that's why I'm here. I know you didn't think about that. Where's the old York at? Where's old York? This might be New Morocco. Say no damn Morocco. Okay? Yeah. Where's the old York at? Anybody know? Yeah, where's old York at? I don't know where that is, fam. I'm just asking the question. Yeah, like, come on now. Yeah, you got, man, I mean, y'all, I'm gonna be real. It's a lot of misinformation going on. Definitely over there in Europe. Okay, you got Arabs thinking they're not African. I'm gonna say it again. You got Arabs that don't think they're African, although they're on the African continent. It's too much going on. So while that beef was going on over there, I think the Moors got kicked out. That's me personally. I think they got kicked out. Okay? I think those Arabs ran y'all up out of there. That's me. That's my, and again, I could be dead wrong. I'm not here to, you feel me? I'm just talking to you. Okay? I'm just talking to you. He said, read chapter 47 of the Holy Quran of the Moorish science. As soon as you said of the Moorish science, lets me know Moorish science. Again, family, I don't need to read that because it's probably comes from the new Acts. Okay, that's not the original. You're missing my point. You're missing my point, family. Everything that you're saying, okay, I get, you gotta remember there was a lot of acts being passed. I understand if Moors came over here and then set up shop and said, okay, yeah, now we got our Moorish codes. But to say that the Moorish codes has been around since the beginning of time, man, come on, man. We're not even about to waste our time and believe that. Yeah, you got Arabs that call themselves in Africa. The Arabs that went over there and changed shit up. Said, this ain't Africa no more. This is Saudi Arabia. Bargain Day, what are you talking about? Do you read? What are you talking about? I said I don't need to read that because what date is it? I read, I don't, anything in the last 500 years, family, why do I need to read that? Okay, when there's thousands beyond that. You see what I'm saying? I read. No, that's not what I'm saying, family. You're not listening to me, family. The act that you just said, okay, what year was it passed? Chapter 7. When was the Moorish science? When was that adopted? Because if you tell me a date, I don't have to listen anymore. Come on, man. 1789. Come on, man. Stop playing. Come on, man. Get that baby ass information out of here, man. Come on, man. When was the Moors? When was that established? When was that established? Since the time of Herbert. Can you tell the date, family? Purple Carter, please shut up. This is in Africa. Please take that uninformed gumbo somewhere else. All right. Somebody done dropped a GoFundMe. Damn. Exactly. Trey Farrell. I was about to ask him that. So, you don't think we was here before Hermes? Or Hermes, however you say it. You know, I'm thinking about the clothes. Hermes. This is the old... Come on, man. Come on, family. Somebody said Moors started when they linked with the Middle Eastern people. How should I send my endorsement if I am not getting the account settlement I asked for in the instruction? Family, study, family. You shouldn't have sent anything off. That question right there, how should I endorse? What? Come on, Deshaun. Come on, family. Keep reading, family. Yeah, exactly. Adrian Nail. If it doesn't already predated dates, I don't have to listen to it. Okay? That's why I stopped listening to folks that were saying things like we are from Africa. All right. And I'm like, well, how are we from Africa? Well, what happened to the people that was already here? Okay. Somebody said 1492. All right. That's a long time ago. Still baby, if you really think about history, family. 1492. How long ago was that? Was that, how many years ago? How many was, about 700 years. I could be totally wrong. Yeah, look at it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, 2 crowns. Yeah, I already know. These same people that's trying to tell me about history, same people ain't read no contracts. Come on, man. So I'm just a person. I just call myself an American. That's pretty much it. I don't really go too much further. I just know. Now, if I find a name before America, I'm going to do my research and look at that too. All right. But yeah, that's what it is, y'all. I got to feed my babies. All right, it's 10 o'clock. Great conversation. Again, great conversation. Moors. I got a lot of homeboys that are Moors. All right. So I hope y'all don't think I hate. No, hell no. I got friends, homeboys that are Moors. And we have these same debates. Okay. And it's just a conversation. All right. Somebody said they got fired today. Good. It's just a conversation. All right. And a good conversation, because the further we go, family, a lot of us stop at history. We kind of stop. That's how a lot of us call ourselves African Americans. We stopped at slavery. When we kept going, we're able to see, oh, damn, we've been here. Now, if we keep going, oh, damn, we was here even before the Moors. Oh, damn, we was here before. You see what I'm saying? That's my advice when you're looking at history. Don't ever just, especially if you find an act that say 1700 on it. I hope you ain't attaching yourself on anything that was passed in 1700, 1500, 1400. You gotta remember, family, as people, we were already here. And that's why I say there's so much information a person needs to look up before they even come to a conclusion of calling themselves anything. All right. So with that being said, y'all, peace and love. Make sure y'all tap in for the September 22nd class. It's 100. If you're tired of getting denied, class is on Sunday. Make sure you sign up. Anybody that's interested in my mentorship, sign up as well. We will be meeting this weekend because we got to go over the schedule. because next week is September, family. So we got to start a mentorship. All right, for everybody that is already signed up, man, buckle your seats, family. Buckle your seats. All right. With that being said, y'all, peace, love, happiness. Make sure y'all stay due diligent. Mr. Blue, make sure you read, family. Damn. Peace.